You can arrange this matter, Lin Yun said. Okay, I'll arrange this, Chairman. Don't worry.
Lu Bo nodded vigorously.
When Lu Bo thought of Lin Yun's clever plan, he had to admire it. It was really a good plan to kill people, and it was 10,000 times more powerful than the previous plan to throw shit. By the way, Lu Bo, all construction sites must continue to strengthen security so that everyone will be up to the point. Pay attention to all aspects and be careful not to do anything to Jin Chang. Lin Yun exhorted. Good Chairman.
Lu Bo nodded seriously.
In a blink of an eye, 3 days passed. During these 3 days, Lin Yun went to school normally and went to the company normally, but nothing happened. On the contrary, Wang Shui's mother had already completed the operation, and the operation was very successful. As long as she has a period of recuperation, she can get out of bed and walk. Noon on the 3rd day. Xiang Jinxiang's villa. This Huading group is really vigilant. Xiang Jinxiang sat on the sofa with a distressed expression. During this period of time, Xiang Jinxiang originally wanted to create some trouble for China Ting Group, but he sent people to it several times in a row, but ended in failure. Yes, Lord Xiang, the Huading Group is much stricter than before in terms of security.
Yun Shai agreed.
By the way, the strategist, did you have the whereabouts of the person who was sent to kill that kid last time? Xiang Jinxiang raised his head and asked. The strategist lowered his head and said, The small ones are not doing well. They still have nowhere to go. They are just like the world has evaporated. They will not see people or dead bodies. Keep looking for me. You will find it for me as well. Xiang Jinxiang said coldly. Yes, yes. The military division nodded repeatedly. Ding dong. At this moment, the military division's cell phone suddenly rang the sound of text messages. The military teacher took out his cell phone and saw it was a multimedia message with a video attached. The name of the MMS is Glorious Deeds of Wife Xiang Jinxiang. After the military division hesitated for a while, he clicked on the video. Suddenly, what caught the military commander's eyes was the scene of Xiang Jinxiang's wife and a handsome young man doing something wrong in bed. After seeing the video content, the military division's face suddenly changed. Immediately afterwards, the military commander raised his head and glanced at Xiang Jinxiang. He didn't know whether to tell Xiang Jinxiang or not. Military strategist, what do you see this expression? Show me the phone. Stretched out his hand to Jin Chang. Master Xiang, there is nothing to look at. The military division gave a dry laugh. The military division knew that if Xiang Jinxiang saw this video, the consequences would be disastrous. I asked you to give it to me. UTM give it to me. Where is so much nonsense? Xiang Jinxiang frowned. Just as Xiang Jinxiang was about to reach out to take it, Xiang Jinxiang's cell phone also rang the sound of a text message. Upon seeing this, Xiang Jinxiang directly picked up the mobile phone placed on the table. MMS? The Glorious Deeds of Wife Xiang Jinxiang? Xiang Jinxiang read the MMS name in confusion. Master Xiang, don't. When the military commander saw Xiang Jinxiang want to open a text message, his face changed drastically. But Xiang Jinxiang has reached out and clicked. What caught Xiang Jinxiang's eyes was the video that the military division had just seen. After Xiang Jinxiang saw the content of the video, his face suddenly became pale. Damn it. Boom. Xiang Jinxiang looked at it for less than 10 seconds before smashing the phone to the ground angrily. This is a green hat. Who is he? Xiang Jinxiang, the eldest brother of the underground forces in Qingyang City, has been cuckolded. Is it worth it? Quiet my anger. The authenticity of this video is still uncertain. What if my sister-in-law is wronged or forced? The military commander quickly persuaded. After Xiang Jinxiang heard this, his face changed again. Military strategist, what do you mean by that? Is the video you just received the same as the one I received? Xiang Jinxiang gritted his teeth. The military division can only nod his head. Grass, grass, grass. After Xiang Jinxiang got the affirmative answer, his whole body was thunderous. His angry face turned purple. This is an ugly family. He actually let his men see her wife green him. Where did he put his face? Ding dong, ding dong. At this moment, several bodyguards standing in the room remembered the sound of their mobile phone text messages. These bodyguards picked up their phones and looked embarrassed on their faces after reading the MMS. Bring me your phone. Seeing that these bodyguards had wrong expressions, Xiang yelled at them to hand over their phones. After taking the cell phones of these bodyguards, I took a closer look at Xiang and found that all they received were the MMS called Xiang's wife's glorious deeds. Master Xiang, this must have been deliberate. Now it seems that it is very possible. Our brothers have all received this MMS. The military commander said cautiously. Damn, damn, damn. After Xiang heard the military commander's words, he put his foot on the sofa next to him. I saw Xiang's pupils shrinking terribly, and his eyes flashed with irresistible anger, like a lion about to eat people. Xiang knew that if all his staff had received this MMS, doesn't it mean that his men knew that he was cuckolded? Then how will he see his men in the future? Puff. After Xiang thought of this, he spouted out a puff of blood. Master Xiang. Upon seeing this, the military division and several bodyguards next to him hurriedly stepped forward to support Xiang. Master Xiang, you are not worth it if you are angry, the military division persuaded. Go, get me this stinky woman. Xiang clutched his chest, his face purple. Master Xiang, why don't you investigate it first? This must be done deliberately, just to get angry with you, to make you angry. If you do this, you will be defeated by the enemy. Persuade. Didn't you hear what I said? I asked you to catch the stinky woman. Catch. Catch. Xiang yelled frantically, as if he was crazy. The strategist was so frightened that his face turned blue. Where would he dare to persuade him? You guys, hurry up and take the sister-in-law down. The military division ordered several bodyguards. After a few bodyguards responded, they turned upstairs to arrest people. 1 minute later, a graceful lady walked downstairs under the leadership of her bodyguard. She was Xiang's wife. Xiang, why are you calling me down in a hurry? The lady of Feng Yun looked impatient. You team, show me a good look. What is this? Xiang threw a mobile phone in front of the lady of Feng Yun. The lady of Feng Yun was impatient and picked up the phone, but when she saw the video on the phone, her whole face turned pale after swiping. This, how can you have this? The lady of Feng Yun widened her eyes. Her face also showed fear. She couldn't imagine what the consequences would be after she saw this to Xiang. Boom! Without saying a word, Xiang kicked the lady of Feng Yun directly and knocked her to the ground. Fuck! Dare to steal people behind my back, and see if I won't kill you today. Angrily, Xiang took the knife by the table directly. Oi! Xiang, no, Lord Xiang. I was wrong. You can spare me. The graceful lady who fell on the ground saw Xiang moving the knife. She was frightened again and again, begging for mercy, and her face was full of fear. I will spare you, Dare to cuckold me and die. Angrily, Xiang stabbed the lady of Feng Yun directly with a knife. What? Accompanied by a scream, the knife was directly on the belly of the lady of Feng Yun. The military officer on the side shook his head helplessly. He knew that someone had posted this video. It must have been intentional, deliberately to provoke Xiang, and Xiang's current behavior is not what others expected, but he didn't dare to dissuade, because he knew Xiang was angry now, and he continued to persuade him, but it might make Xiang angry at him. After stabbing Xiang, he didn't stop, but cursed and continued stabbing the knife, venting the endless anger in his heart. After stabbing more than a dozen knives, Xiang stopped her hands until the Lady of Grace lost her breath. Immediately afterwards, Xiang looked at the military division and roared viciously. Find me the little white face in the video, smash him into 10,000 pieces, and then feed it to the dog. Yes. The military division nodded repeatedly. After a pause, the military division continued. Master Xiang, you should also consider, who is the person who posted this video? Sending this video to our people is obviously to embarrass you. Who? Who is it? Who dares to embarrass me? Xiang gritted his teeth, trying to eat people. The Huading group dare, if I guessed correctly, it must be Lin Yun who is retaliating against you, the military division said. It's him again. Puff. Another breath of blood spurted out to Jin Chong. He was so angry that he didn't know how his men would think of him after receiving this video. Lin Yun, I swear to Jin Chong, even if you are Lu Zhizhong's grandson, I will definitely break your body to pieces. Xiang Jin Chong's eyes flashed with unstoppable anger. The other side. Lin Yun was on his way to the school when he suddenly received a call from Lu Bo. Dong Lin, the video has already been sent out. I think Jin Chong must be furious with anger. Lu Bo's voice came over the phone. Very good. He asked for all of this. Dare to trouble us repeatedly. Really think that we are too troublesome? Lin Yun sneered. That's right. Lin Yun came from the idea of making the video. This is Lin Yun's method of killing people and condemning Jin Chong's heart. Lin Yun should abide by it now. If people do not offend me, I will not offend others. If anyone offends me, I will punish them. This Xiang Jinxiang repeatedly troubled Lin Yun and even wanted to kill Lin Yun. What if Lin Yun didn't teach him some lessons? Yes, Xiang Jinxiang is sure to vomit blood now, Lin Dong. Your method is really amazing, haha. Lu Bo's laughter came over the phone. After hanging up the phone, Lin Yun looked very good because he succeeded again and gave Xiang Jinxiang a blow. At this time, Lin Yun had already reached the school gate. A tall and beautiful figure stood at the school gate. The woman is fair-skinned, wearing a white dress and big golden wavy hair. She is very elegant and fashionable. She also carries a new LV bag in her hand. Her facial features are even more exquisite. Her name is Su Yan, and she is the most famous school flower of Qingyang University. She is also a standard by Fume. It looks very beautiful, and the family is very rich, which is perfect in the hearts of many men. Because of this, she is the goddess of countless boys in Qingyang University. Of course, not many boys rush to chase her, because at Qingyang University, the family was not much better than Su Yan. At this time, a young man was talking to Su Yan. That young man, Lin Yun also knew him. Others called him Jiang Xiao. He was an out-and-out senior rich second generation. Why is he a senior rich second generation? Because his family is a chain restaurant, and the business is very big. The family assets are almost 700 or 800 million. In the circle of the second generation of the rich in Qingyang City, it is the more powerful one. As far as Lin Yun knew, this young man Jiang had been chasing Su Yan, and many people in this school knew about it. Young Master Jiang, can you stop bothering me? I really have a boyfriend.
Su Yan looked upset.
Okay, then you can tell. Who is your boyfriend? I see who dares to steal my Jiang Xiao's boyfriend. Jiang Xiao looked arrogant. Lin Yun just passed by them at this time, and the conversation between the two of them fell into Lin Yun's ears. It's him. As Su Yan said, she turned her head and saw that Lin Yun happened to catch her eye. So, Su Yan pulled Lin Yun directly and then grabbed Lin Yun's arm. Lin Yun was immediately confused. What is going on here? The school graduate wants to use him as a shield? He is my boyfriend. Su Yan said to Jiang Xiao holding Lin Yun. Just him? Su Yan, do you think I would believe it? Jiang Xiao sneered. Immediately afterwards, Jiang Xiao turned to look at Lin Yun and said in a disdainful tone, Boy, tell me, are you Su Yan's boyfriend? Seeing this, Su Yan quickly pinched Lin Yun with the hand holding Lin Yun, and at the same time kept winking at Lin Yun, which meant that Lin Yun said yes. Boy, think about it, don't talk nonsense, otherwise the result will be something you can't afford. Jiang Xiao carried a high arrogance. I am indeed her boyfriend. Is there any problem? Lin Yun smiled. Originally, Lin Yun didn't want to intervene in such things. After all, it had nothing to do with him. But Jiang Xiao's posture to talk to Lin Yun just now, and his disdain for Lin Yun as a dick, made Lin Yun very upset. So Lin Yun chose to answer I am. As soon as Lin Yun said this, Jiang Xiao's face suddenly became gloomy. Boy, you dare to admit it. Do you know who I am? Jiang Xiao held his head high. You dignified Xiao Jiang, how could I not know? Lin Yun said lightly. Since you know who I am, TM still dare to admit. Do you know the consequences of going against me? Jiang Xiao said coldly. Oh, what are the consequences? Lin Yun asked with a smile. 6 months ago, a kid publicly confessed to Su Yan at school. He was paralyzed a day later. Now he is still paralyzed at home. He has been a useless person for his whole life. To tell you the truth, that was what I did. Zhang Xiao said proudly. Is it so cruel? Lin Yun narrowed his eyes slightly. Just know that I'm ruthless. I'll give you a chance to ask you again. Are you Su Yan's boyfriend? Think about answering. Zhang Xiao stared at Lin Yun fiercely. Don't think about it. I am Su Yan's boyfriend. Lin Yun did not hesitate. You. Xiao Zhang's expression was completely gloomy. Zhang Xiaoyuan thought that after showing his identity, threatening him would definitely scare this kid away. It turned out to be useless, which made him even more angry. Is the other party looking down on him? Even Su Yin seemed a little surprised after hearing Lin Yun's words. She also thought that Lin Yun would not dare to help her anymore under the threat of Zhang Xiao. After all, they did not know each other. Who would risk his life for a stranger? Xiao Jiang, did you hear that? He is my boyfriend. I really have a boyfriend, so I hope you don't bother me again, Su Yin said. Zhang Xiao's face turned blue. After he glanced at Su Yin, he turned to look at Lin Yun. Okay, kid, wait for me, and I will make you pay, Zhang Xiao said viciously. After leaving this sentence, Zhang Xiao turned and left. After Zhang Xiao left, Miss Su Yin, can you let me go? Lin Yun cast a glance at Su Yan's white jade hand. Just now, Su Yin held Lin Yun all the way in order to be effective. How many people want to take the initiative to let me hold them without a chance? You still urge me to let go? Su Yin curled his lips and released Lin Yun at the same time. I don't know how others are anyway. I have no interest in you, Lin Yun said lightly. Are you not interested in me? Su Yin was startled. As a typical Baifume, Su Yin is very confident of herself as the most famous school flower of Qingyang University. Immediately afterwards, Su Yin smiled and said, if you are not interested in me, it can only show that there is a problem with your possibility orientation. Hee, you are too confident of yourself. Lin Yun smiled and shook his head. Well, thank you for helping me just now. I really didn't expect that you could continue to help me under Zhang Xiao's threat, Su Yin said. After a pause, Su Yin smiled and said, we never know each other, but you are willing to help me like this. You say you are not interested in me. I don't believe it. In Su Yan's view, Lin Yun was still willing to help her when they did not know each other. It only showed that she was attractive, and Lin Yun was attracted by her charm to help her. Lin Yun looked speechless. You really think too much. I'll help you just because I'm upset by seeing Xiao Jiang, that's all. I'm really not interested in you. Lin Yun didn't expect this Su Yin schoolgirl to be so narcissistic. Of course, she has the capital of narcissism. At this time, Su Yin opened his LV bag and took out some money. No matter what the reason is, since you helped me, this is your reward. Su Yin handed the money to Lin Yun. Lin Yun glanced and said that the wad of money was 10,000 less. Worthy of being by Fume, the shot is lavish. Sorry, I'm not interested, I said. I just helped you because I couldn't understand that Zhang Xiao, that's all. Lin Yun did not take the money. For Lin Yun once, this amount of money is definitely a huge sum of money. However, for Lin Yun today, Lin Yun didn't bother to bend over to pick it up when so much money fell on the ground. You don't want it? Are you too little?
Su Yan frowned.
Su Yin also looked at Lin Yun's clothes. In Su Yan's view, this money is pocket money for himself, but for people like Lin Yun, it should be a huge sum of money. Immediately afterwards, Su Yin took out a wad of money from the bag again and handed them to Lin Yun. This is 20,000 yuan. Don't think it is too small. For you, it should be a lot of money. Didn't I say it? I'm not interested, Lin Yun said coldly. After speaking, Lin Yun turned around and walked to the school. You. Seeing Lin Yun who just left, Su Yinchi stomped straight. For Su Yin, the other boys showed her all kinds of courtesy when they saw her. How many boys expected to be able to talk to her without a chance? As a result, Lin Yun was not lukewarm towards him, even bluntly not interested in her. This is the first time she has met such a man. Su Yin looked at the back of Lin Yun leaving, stomping her feet. Himph, I think you just pretended to be. This lady is so beautiful. This lady does not believe that you are not interested in this lady at all. Lin Yun did not think too much about this matter, and it was just a small matter for Lin Yun today. As for Xiao Jiang, Lin Yun couldn't be afraid of him at all. If he doesn't come to trouble Lin Yun, that's his blessing. If he really dares to trouble Lin Yun, then he is seeking his own death. The first class just ended in the afternoon. Brother Yun, Su Yin, the schoolgirl is looking for you. Right outside the door. A boy sitting at the door shouted to Lin Yun. As soon as this remark came out, the classmates were in an uproar. Wow! Schoolgirl Su Yin is looking for Brother Yun? Brother Yun, this Yinfu is too good. In the eyes of most boys, Su Yin is a goddess who is above the top and cannot be reached. The goddess Su Yin's high coldness is famous in school. Now the goddess Su Yin took the initiative to find Lin Yun. This makes the students in the class envious. Of course, the students are just envious. No one dares to be jealous of Lin. Because Lin Yun is the owner of Xiang restaurant. Based on this, Lin Yun doesn't know how many times better than them. The fat man also patted Lin Yun's shoulder and said excitedly, "Boss, what's going on? Schoolgirl Su Yin took the initiative to come to you. This is spread out. I don't know how many people would be envious." "I don't know either." Lin Yun helplessly spread his hands. She was pulled by Su Yin as a shield at noon. The matter was over. Why did she come to find herself? Immediately afterwards, Lin Yun got up and walked out. Lin Yun didn't know why she came to see herself, but since she had found the door of the classroom, Lin Yun would definitely go to see her and see what she was going to do. Of course, Wang Shui, who was sitting in front, heard these words clearly. Schoolflower Su Yin is looking for him? Thinking of this, Wang Shui felt a little lost in her heart. Could it be that Lin Yun has something to do with the schoolgirl? She was a little worried about gains and losses. She knew that she was not as white and rich as Su Yin. Immediately afterwards, Wang Shui laughed at herself. "I am not Lin Yun's girlfriend. Why should I think about this?" Outside the classroom. "Why are you looking for me?" Lin Yun leaned his shoulders against the wall and glanced at Su Yin lukewarmly. You treat me like this. I'm a schoolgirl."
Su Yan looked upset.
Su Yin was very annoyed. When other boys saw her, they would be very excited, and they would be like idiots. How could this kid be cold to him? "Just tell me if I'm okay. I'll go back to the classroom." After Lin Yun finished speaking, he turned around and walked into the classroom. "Hey, you come back to me."
Su Yankee stamped Strat.
Su Yin was almost mad, and no boy had treated him like this. Lin Yun turned around again. "If something happens, just say it. I came to you to help you. You have such an attitude." Su Yin pouted and glared at Lin Yun. "Help me? What are you going to help me?" Lin Yun hugged his arms and smiled playfully. "Of course it is Jiang Xiao's business. I thought about it. You pretend to be my boyfriend at the school gate at noon. He will definitely come to your trouble," Su Yin said. After a pause, Su Yin continued. "You are helping me as a shield to offend young Master Xiang. He is very likely to find someone to retaliate against you. I definitely can't let you have an accident. In this way, I will arrange a few bodyguards for you and let them protect you for a period of time." Lin Yun smiled. Although the schoolgirl Su Yin has a temperament with a princess, it can be seen from this that she is not bad. "I appreciate your kindness, but I can protect myself," Lin Yun said lightly. Lin Yun is protected by a lone wolf, so he is afraid that young Master Jiang will retaliate. Are you still using Su Yin to send himself a bodyguard? Of course not. 10,000 steps back, even if Lin Yun needs a bodyguard, Lin Yun can spend money to find it. Can you protect yourself? Humph, since you don't appreciate it, then pull it down. When Xiao Jiang retaliates against you, don't blame me for not helping you.
Su Yan pouted.
With Su Yan's temper, she certainly couldn't persuade any more. This was not her style. "It's okay. I'm going back." Lin Yun turned around again. "Stop. I haven't finished yet."
Su Yang Hiao shouted.
"What else is going on? Finish it all at once." Lin Yun turned around helplessly. "Tomorrow Saturday, there will be a small circle party. Young Master Jiang will go, and I will go too. Since you pretend to be my boyfriend today, you must pretend to the end. You accompany me tomorrow so that young Master Jiang will not bother me again." Su Yin said. "A small circle gathering? Who are these people?" Lin Yun asked. "They are all rich second generations, more than a dozen people." Su Yin said. "But why should I help you? Give me a reason to help you," Lin Yun said with his hands. "Because I'm the schoolgirl Su Yin. How many people want to help me yet have a chance?"
Su Yan believes.
"Sorry, I'm not them. I'm not a licking dog, so for your reason, You can't move me, go find someone else. Lin Yun disapproved. You. The schoolgirl Su Yan's face changed, but he was a dignified schoolgirl. This kid didn't even give himself face. Immediately afterwards, Su Yan changed his words. Okay, then let's do it, 500,000. I spent 500,000 to hire you to help me continue to install it. After all, you have already installed it for me today, and I can't replace it. Do you think I am short of money? Lin Yun asked with a smile. Don't you lack? 500,000. This is definitely a huge sum of money for you. It is even enough to change your life. Just pretending to be a boyfriend can get so much money. How worthy of this transaction? Su Yin said. Lin Yun thought for a while, and then said, Give me the address of the party. Lin Yun thought for a while, helping others to the end. Since Lin Yun helped her pretend once, then help her pretend again. Anyway, Lin Yun couldn't understand that Jiang Xiao and Lin Yun happened to be fine tomorrow Saturday, so he should go to play. Meaning you agreed? Humph. I thought you were so noble. You didn't give in to money.
Su Yan smiled.
Based on Lin Yun's clothes, Su Yan determined that Lin Yun's family situation was definitely not good. So she decided that Lin Yun would definitely not be able to refuse such a large sum of money. Stop talking nonsense. Just talk about the address. Otherwise I will regret it. Lin Yun said impatiently. Will Lin Yuntang's grandson of the richest man in the southwest lack this 500,000? Of course Lin Yun could not be for the money, but Lin Yun was too lazy to explain so much. Lin Yun is not going to take his 500,000, because Lin Yun is not rare. You can just give me your home address, and I will drive to pick you up tomorrow morning. Su Yin said. Lin Yun thought for a while, and reported the address to Su Yin. After returning to the classroom, Brother Yun, your Yinfu is really great. This is Su Yin, the schoolgirl. The fat man envied. There are too many troubles. Lin Yun said helplessly. Yes, Brother Yun, for example, I was misunderstood. Look at squad leader Wang Shui. She seems to be a little bit lost. Will she not misunderstand? The fat man whispered. Lin Yun raised his head and glanced at Wang Shui in front of him, then showed a wry smile. Lin Yun wanted to explain, but after another thought, he and Wang Shui are not boyfriend and girlfriend, so it's not good to take the initiative to explain, right? Moreover, I am innocent, and I feel like I want to cover it up when I take the initiative to explain. At 8 o'clock the next morning, Lin Yun received a call from schoolflower Su Yin, saying that he had arrived outside Lin Yun's home. In front of Lin Yun's house, a red Ferrari sports car, parked here. Leaning against the car is a beautiful, stylish, and temperamental big beauty. Just by dressing up, she can tell that she is a rich daughter. She is the schoolgirl Su Yin. Wow, what a beautiful car, what a beautiful beauty. The men and women passing by here couldn't help but exclaim. Su Yin paired with this red Ferrari sports car is absolutely eye-catching, absolutely turning heads 100%. This is the so-called Xiangcha plus beauty? At this time, Lin Yun came over. Lin Yun discovered that Su Yin was wearing a white lace strapless dress today, and his temperament was much higher than usual. Lin Yun, I didn't expect your environment to be so bad and the house to be so broken. I've been in Qingyang City for so many years. I didn't even know that Qingyang City still has such a shabby place. Su Yin said, You are the eldest lady. Of course you have never entered such a slum. Lin Yun said with a hand. Su Yin seemed to be accustomed to living a good life and did not lead a poor life. Have you always lived here? I really doubt whether such a shabby house can live in people. Su Yin looked at these houses. You are the eldest lady. How can we compare with you? Lin Yun smiled. Okay, get in the car. Su Yin opened the Ferrari door. Your car is pretty. Lin Yun glanced at Ferrari. Nonsense. How about this car with more than $2 million? Does it look good? Su Yin said with a smile. It's normal. There is still a big gap compared to my car. Lin Yun said lightly. Your car? What is your car? Su Yin looked a little surprised. In the eyes of Su Yin, Lin Yun lives in a shanty town, and the house is so dilapidated. The family should be poor, right? How can there be a car? No, it's over there. Lin Yun pointed at a distance. Su Yin looked in the direction of Lin Yun's fingers, and what he saw was a yellow shared bicycle. Puff! After seeing the shared bicycle, Su Yin couldn't help covering his mouth and laughed. You were talking about that shared bicycle. I found you funny.
Su-yan smiled.
Be funny if you think. What Lin Yun was referring to, of course, was not the shared bicycle, but the Lamborghini Bull stopped at the corner. It's just that there is a corner wall blocking it, so you can't see it from here. Lin Yun was too lazy to explain. Okay, get in the car, let you experience the feeling of sitting in a sports car today. After Su Yin finished speaking, he sat directly in the cab. Lin Yun also walked to the co-pilot's side, opened the car door and sat in. With the roar of the engine, Ferrari left. Qingshan Hot Spring Resort. This hot spring resort is located at the foot of the Green Mountain. There was originally a natural hot spring here. It was contracted by a boss and built with a lot of money to build it into the top resort in Qingyang. This is the meeting place that Su Yin said. Su Yin parked the car in the parking lot. In the parking lot, there are still many luxury cars such as BMW, Maserati, Porsche, Mercedes-Benz G, etc., which shows that many rich people have come today. Lin Yun glanced around and found that none of these cars were as expensive as his own Lamborghini. Hey, why is that Porsche Cayenne so familiar? Lin Yun's eyes fell on a Porsche Cayenne next to him. Immediately afterwards, Lin Yun patted his head and remembered. By the way, I want to help Huang Mengyi play her boyfriend that day and almost hit my Porsche Cayenne in the underground garage. This is it. Moreover, that kid was the one who wanted to soak in Huang Mengyi, but was finally driven away by Lin Yun. That kid seems to be Xiao Wanbang. Is he also in the resort? Lin Yun was puzzled. Immediately afterwards, Lin Yun shook his head without thinking anymore. At this time, Su Yin, who was sitting in the cab, turned to look at Lin Yun, the co-pilot, and said, Lin Yun, you performed well today. If you perform well, I will add money to you. The reward I will give you is enough for you to buy a small new house. Do you behave well? Okay. Lin Yun grinned. Okay, get out of the car, Su Yin said, pulling the car door. After getting off the bus, Xiao Jiang, who showed his love to Su Yin at the school gate yesterday, was already standing by. Su Yin, you are finally here. I have been waiting for you for almost half an hour, Zhang Xiao said, smiling at him. I want to pick up my boyfriend, so I was a bit late, Su Yin said. After Zhang Xiao heard the words, his face suddenly sank, and then he looked at Lin Yun. It's your kid again. Zhang Xiao stared at Lin Yun with hostility in his eyes. What? Is there a problem? Lin Yun said with a smile. As Lin Yun said, he walked to Su Yan's side and hugged Su Yin. Su Yan's body trembled. She didn't expect Lin Yun to take the initiative to hug her. No one has ever dared to take advantage of her like this. If this is in normal times, she can guarantee that she will make Lin Yun miserable. However, if she is angry at Lin Yun now, wouldn't her pretend relationship with Lin Yun be exposed? After thinking about this, Su Yin had no choice but to hold back, and had no choice but to eat this dumb loss. Boy, do you dare to hug Su Yin? Zhang Xiao saw Lin Yun take the initiative to stop Su Yin, and his eyes breathed fire with anger. My girlfriend, why can't I hug? Lin Yun said with a smile. Su Yin also opened his mouth and said, yeah, I'm justified in what he said, and care about your ass. Although Su Yin was angry with Lin Yun and hugged her, she still had to pretend to be a little bit. Boy, remember for me, you will be done, Zhang Xiao said angrily. After speaking, Zhang Xiao, who was very angry, turned and left. Su Yin saw Zhang Xiao angry leaving. She couldn't help covering her mouth and laughing. Immediately afterwards, Su Yin turned his head and gave Lin Yun a fierce look. Everyone is gone. What are you doing with your arms around me? You still don't think it's cheap enough, let go? Su Yin said, pushing Lin Yun away. Su Yin hadn't been hugged like this by any man. She never dreamed that she would be hugged by the fake boyfriend she was looking for. Why are you so fierce? When you were in the car, didn't you let me behave well? I did what you meant, Lin Yunjung said. You? Su Yin was at a loss for words, and wanted to refute for a while and couldn't find any refutation. However, you are very fragrant and soft, Lin Yun said with a smile. You bastard. Su Yinchi kicked Lin Yun's leg. Well, you kick again, but no one will help you pretend to be a boyfriend. Lin Yun smiled bitterly. If it weren't for this, I would have broken your corpse a long time ago. Su Yin said breathlessly. Come with me. After Su Yin said these words, he walked straight forward. Led by Su Yin, the two came to the second floor of the resort restaurant and outside a luxurious box. Su Yin did not push the door directly, but turned to look at Lin Yun. Lin Yun, all of them are rich second generations who have a face and a face, especially the host of today's banquet. The background is not small. You must not provoke him, otherwise I will not be able to help you. Su Yin looked serious. Oh? Who is the host of the banquet? How does it compare to that Jiang Xiao?
Su Yan smiled. Xiang?
Although Jiang Xiao is in the second-generation wealthy circle in Qingyang City, although he is relatively powerful, he can only be regarded as a fart compared with today's protagonist. Oh? Then tell me, who is he? Lin Yun asked curiously. Everyone calls him Brother Ping. His dad is a native of Qingyang, but his business has reached the provincial capital. The total assets of his family are at least 3 billion. In the rich second-generation circle of Qingyang City, few people can it's better than Brother Ping. Su Yin said. Brother Ping? Lin Yun murmured. Yes, even this hot spring resort was invested and repaired by his family. It is said that his dad is going to leave the resort to Ping Guo to operate alone, so as to exercise Ping Ji's ability to do business. Su Yin said. Well, it's useless to tell you so much. Just follow me in. Su Yin was about to push the door. Well, I kind of want to go to the toilet. I'll go to the toilet first. You can go first. Lin Yun said. Really, go quickly. You come in by yourself later. Su Yin waved his hand. Immediately afterwards, Su Yin directly opened the box door and walked in. More than a dozen young men and women have gathered in the box. They are all dressed in brand names and glamorously dressed. The watches and jewelry they carry are all valuable. The keys to the luxury cars are hung around their waists. Xiao Jiang was also sitting in it. Sitting in the right seat of the seat was a man with a shaved head. He was the Brother Ping in Su Yin's mouth. After Su Yin opened the door and entered, everyone in the house turned their attention to Su Yin. Sister Su Yin, you are finally here. Come take a seat. Brother Ping leaned on the chair, full of momentum. I want to pick up my boyfriend, so I was a little late. Su Yin said with a smile. Boyfriend? Isn't Xiao Jiang, Jian Xiao, chasing you all the time? Do you have other boyfriends? And I haven't seen anyone else beside you? The flathead brother asked in confusion. Brother Ping, my boyfriend has gone to the bathroom, so he will be there soon.
Su Yan smiled.
Oh, Sister Su Yin, take your seat first. The flat-headed brother waved his hand. After sitting down, Brother Ping, I heard that you came back from the provincial capital this time to take over the Qingshan resort? Jiang Xiao asked. That's right. My dad said he wanted to exercise me, so he left the Qingshan resort to me to run it alone, said the flathead brother. A young lady curiously asked, Brother Ping, I don't know how much money has been invested in this Qingshan resort? Not much. The resort has invested 150 million yuan. This time I came back and my dad gave me another 50 million yuan as an additional investment for the second phase development of the water amusement project. Ping Tu said proudly. 2 billion? Hiss. These rich second generations on the table couldn't help but take a breath. Brother Ping, we are all the same age, but you can already manage an industry of 200 million yuan independently. You are really a model of my generation. Jiang Xiao said. Yes, right. We'll have another 10 or 20 years. I'm afraid we will be able to reach the current level of Brother Ping. The other rich second generations echoed. Most of the rich second generations present have only 2 or 3 billion in total assets. But Ping Tu has been able to independently manage an industry of 200 million yuan. And this is only Ping Tu's father, who used it to practice his hands. So they are completely unqualified to compare with the flathead brother. Even Su Yin couldn't help but smack his tongue secretly, even she had to admire this energy. Brother Ping, you will develop in Qingyang City in the future. You have to take care of us a lot, and I will give Jiang one less cup. As Jiang Xiao said, he held up the wine glass, his face full of compliments. Yes, right. Brother Ping will have to take care of you in the future. The rich second-generation people present all stood up with their wine glasses to respect Brother Flathead. After speaking, everyone present raised their heads and drank without a drop. Everyone is serious, You should take care of my business more. If you want to go to the resort in the future, you must first choose my Qingshan hot spring resort. After the flathead brother finished speaking, he took a sip from his wine glass, without even lifting his during the whole process. To be honest, for Brother Flathead, the rich second generations here really can't get into his eyes. His vision has already jumped out of this small Qingyang city. He invited these people mainly because these rich second generations may be the main guests of the resort in the future. He invited these rich second generations to dinner because of business. Of course, Ping brother is already in the resort business. How dare we go to other resorts to spend? Zhang Xiao took the lead and said, "That is, it is necessary to take care of Brother Ping's business." The other rich second generations echoed. After everyone sat down, "Brother Ping, as soon as you come back, you will be the best in the second generation circle of Qingyang City." Zhang Xiao continued to pat on the horse. "Xiaojiang, you are serious. As far as I know, there is a real top 3 rich generations in Qingyang City. Compared with him, that's far worse," said Ping Tu. "Oh? Is there such an awesome character in Qingyang City? Even Ping brother, you say so. I don't know who this great is." Zhang Xiao asked curiously. "Do you know that there is a new chairman of Huading Group Qingyang branch?" Pingu said slowly. "No." Slightly heard. The rich second generations here nodded. "Do you know the origin and background of this new chairman?" Pingu said with a smile. "What's the origin?" Everyone seemed very curious. They all knew that China Ting Group had a new chairman, but they don't know what background the new chairman has. Even Su Yin seemed very curious. "Hey, your news is really backward. There is such a big man in Qingyang City. You Qingyang are the second generation of rich locals. You don't even know that?" The flathead brother smiled and shook his head. "Our news, how dare you compare with Pingu? Please tell Pingu clearly." Zhang Xiaogan smiled. "Then tell you, this new chairman is Lu Zhizhong's grandson." The flathead brother said with a smile. "What? Lu Zhizhong's grandson?" "His." After hearing the news, the rich second generations on the table couldn't help taking a breath. Of these people here, who doesn't know Lu Zhizhong's reputation? Who doesn't know what kind of terror Lu Zhizhong is? Lao Lu's grandson is actually in our Qingyang City. TSK. It's no wonder that Brother Ping, you just said that this is really a great god. Yeah, such an awesome character is in our Qingyang City, we don't even know. Lao Lu's grandson. This is indeed the top 3 rich generations. The rich second generation's present side. You know, Lu Lao's entire Huading Group has a market value of over tens of billions. Compared with Huading Group's industry, their family's industry is altogether 100,000 miles away. For the rich 3 generations of this level, compared with them, it is almost 100,000 miles away. "Brother Ping, have you seen this Lu Zhizhong's grandson?" asked the rich second generation. "Not yet. I was planning to invite him to the party, but after thinking about it, I'd better pick a time and visit my door in person," said Flathead Brother. Ping's father has a lot of cooperation with Huading Group in his business in the provincial capital. So before he returned to Qingyang City, Ping's father told him that after returning to Qingyang City, he must visit Lao Lu's grandson and treat Lao Lu's grandson with respect as an elder. When everyone heard this, they nodded suddenly. Such a powerful character. Even if the Flathead Brother, he would have to visit him personally. At this moment, a man with a big back on the table suddenly spoke. "The new chairman of the Qingyang branch of China Ting Group, Lu Zhizhong's grandson. I have met him." This man with a big back was the rich second-generation Xiao Wanbang who wanted to date Huang Mingyi in a Western restaurant the day before, but was finally driven away by Lin Yun. At that time, he was in the underground garage and almost drove him into Lin Yun with his Porsche Cayenne. "Saw Bang, have you seen him?" As soon as Xiao Wanbang's words came out, everyone present turned to look at Xiao Wanbang. "Xiao Bang, since you know each other, then tell me, what is this Lu Zhizhong's grandson like?" asked the Flathead Brother. Everyone looked at Xiao Wanbang curiously. He is very young and dressed in ordinary clothes. He can't be seen as the top 3 rich generations. By the way, he seems to be called Lin. Lin. Xiao Wanbang raised his head as he said. When he reached the end, he suddenly saw Lin Yun entering the box from outside the house. In an instant, Xiao Wanbang was so frightened that he shuddered and almost fell to the ground. His face turned pale at this moment. God, isn't this just Liu Zhizhong's grandson Lin Yun? He never expected that he would suddenly see Lin Yun here. Lin Yun's sudden entry also attracted everyone's attention. Who was this kid? Everyone was puzzled. At this time, Su Yin quickly got up and walked to Lin Yun, took the initiative to hold Lin Yun, and then said to everyone, "Introduce everyone. This is my new boyfriend Lin Yun." Su Yin said with a smile. After hearing this, Xiao Wenbang was completely confused. Lin Yun was Huang Mingyi's boyfriend a few days ago. How come he is Su Yan's boyfriend now? Could it be said that Lin Yun has these two stunning beauties at the same time? Xiao Wenbang could only envy and jealousy in his heart. After all, Lin Yun's status was too high. This little brother, sit down. The host Ping Gu waved his hand. In the process, Lin Yun also saw Xiao Wenbang, who was pale. Lin Yun glared at him, and Xiao Wenbang trembled again. Lin Yun sat down. Brother Ping looked at Lin Yun and asked, "This little brother, as far as I know, Sister Su Yan's vision is very high. If you can chase Sister Su Yan, you must have an extraordinary family? I don't know which son you are." Before Lin Yun could answer, Xiao Jiang, who was sitting at the table, said, "Brother Ping, what kind of son is this kid? Just a poor kid in a shanty town. I have investigated his identity. I don't have any identity and background. The family is poor." After Lin Yun was pulled by Su Yin as a shield at noon yesterday, Jiang Xiao went to the school archives and obtained a copy of Lin Yun's information. Oh! Everyone in the sitting area looked a little surprised. Su Yin actually found a poor boy to be his boyfriend. And they looked at Lin Yun's clothes. He really looked like a poor boy. TSK. Sister Su Yin, you actually chose a poor boy to be your boyfriend. You are incomprehensible. Ping Gu shook his head and smiled. The other rich second generations present at this time also issued the same doubts. Only Xiao Wenbang sighed secretly. What kind of poor boy is he? He is clearly the new chairman of China Ting Group, and he is clearly Liu Zhizhong's grandson. Of course, Xiao Wenbang did not say it, because Lin Yun glared at him when he entered the door, and Lin Yun didn't take the initiative to reveal his identity, which showed that Lin Yun didn't want to reveal his identity. He naturally didn't dare to talk too much. "I like poor boys, no way." After Su Yin said something, he pulled Lin Yun into his seat. After seated, "This little brother, you are so capable, even Sister Su Yin can soak. I don't know what trick the little brother used." Ping Gu said to Lin Yun. "It's okay." Lin Yun responded lightly. Seeing that Lin Yun's attitude towards him was so perfunctory, Gu Ping frowned. A poor boy would dare to perfuse him? But he did not have an attack. Immediately afterwards, Ping looked at Xiao Wenbang and said, "Xiao Bang, weren't you talking about that Liu Zhizhong's grandson?" You went on. "Yeah." The other rich second generations on the table also looked at Xiao Wenbang, wanting to hear the following. Xiao Wenbang glanced at Lin Yun, then stuttered. Brother Ping, I don't remember clearly either." Xiao Wenbang actually wants to say that the person you want to know is actually here. Lin Yun was a little surprised when everyone mentioned him. At this time, Xiao Wenbang stood up. "Brother Ping, I suddenly remembered that there was something urgent in my house, so I just left," Xiao Wenbang said with a smile, but his face was uglier than crying. For Xiao Wenbang, when he saw Lin Yun here, he felt like sitting on pins and needles and didn't want to stay here for a moment. "Okay, go." Brother Ping waved his hand. When Xiao Wenbang left, he secretly said in his heart, "You people, if anyone provokes Lin Yun today, then think it's bad luck." After Xiao Wenbang left. "By the way, Brother Ping, are you going to participate in the auction held in Qingyan Hotel 3 days later?" Zhang Xiao said. Another rich second generation also said, "The highlight of this auction is the land auction, but there are also auctions of other things. It is said that many bosses go there, including Huading Group and Jinxiang Group." Zhang Xiao also said, "This is the annual auction in Qingyang City. It is very lively. Even if you don't shoot anything, you can go in to meet the world and even make many relationships. Although I will not participate in the auction, I am definitely going to this auction," said Ping Gu. "You will go too?" Ping Gu raised his head and looked at these rich second generations. "Of course, for such a major auction, of course we have to meet the world." The rich second generation nodded one after another. The qualifications for admission to the auction are for total assets of up to 100 million yuan. Although the rich second generation of them is not eligible, their father is eligible, and they can follow their father in. They don't know how to shoot anything when they go, mainly seeing the world. As for the rich man with assets of tens of millions, I am sorry that I don't even have the qualifications to enter the door. Auction? Lin Yun murmured. Lin Yun remembered at this time. Lu Bo mentioned this auction to himself a few days ago. It should be the auction they were talking about. The time and place are consistent. At that time, Lu Bo said that this auction was very important, so Lin Yun must go there and be prepared to compete with Xiang Group for land. That being said, at the auction in 3 days' time, if these rich second generations were to go, Lin Yun would probably meet them, right? Immediately afterwards, Lin Yun looked at Su Yin and asked, Su Yin, are you going to the auction in 3 days? No, I'm not interested in that kind of auction, so I might as well go shopping, but my dad is going, Su Yin said. Immediately afterwards, Su Yin asked, why are you asking about this? Anyway, it has nothing to do with you. You have no chance to go in. That's not necessarily. Lin Yun smiled. Cut, you can go in. My name Su Yin is written backwards, unless you go in as a waiter to serve tea and pour water. Su Yin said. Lin Yun just smiled faintly and didn't say much. At this time, Jiang Xiao suddenly looked at Lin Yun and said with a smile, today's host is Brother Ping, so everyone has toasted with Brother Ping. You guys should also toast? Xiao Jiang was very uncomfortable with Lin Yun, so he took the initiative to prosecute. Jiang Xiao is right. You have been here for so long, boy, and you don't even toast a drink. Are you looking down on Brother Ping? Another rich second generation also helped to agree. Lin Yun, you quickly toast Pinggu a glass of wine. As Ping Ji's status, you are not ashamed to toast him. Su Yin pushed Lin Yun back. If it was replaced by the other rich second generation present, Su Yin could ignore it. But this is Pinggu. Even Su Yin dare not offend Pinggu. After hearing this, Ping also looked at Lin Yun. Lin Yun smiled and said, Brother Ping, right? I think you should be toasting me. When Lin Yun said this, the whole box was in an uproar. Fuck, is this kid crazy? Let Brother Ping give him a toast. Death. This kid is purely looking for death. Everyone looked at Lin Yun with their eyes on the lunatic. They didn't expect Lin Yun to dare to talk to Brother Ping like this. Xiao Jiang secretly said with joy, haha, you dare to challenge me, kid. You dare to talk to Ping brother like this now. You just wait to die. The purpose that Jiang Xiao had just picked up was obviously achieved. As for Su Yin, she opened her eyes wide and looked at Lin Yun with an incredible and incomprehensible expression. Lin Yun actually ran into Xiao Jiang? She couldn't understand Lin Yun's behavior at all. Before entering the door, Su Yin emphasized to Lin Yun that Ping was good, and specifically told Lin Yun not to offend Ping, but Lin Yun regarded her words as deaf ears. As for Brother Ping, when he heard Lin Yun's words, his face naturally became gloomy. When Lin Yun had just entered the door, he asked Lin Yun a question. When Lin Yun answered him perfunctorily, he was already upset. Now he dares to talk to him like this? Little brother, what a big tone. Let me toast you? What do you rely on? Pinggu said coldly. My name is Lin Yun. When Lin Yun spoke, he was calm, and he took a sip from the wine glass as he spoke, without taking Brother Ping seriously. Haha, it's really a big tone. You know, if this is in the provincial capital, if you dare to talk to me like this, you won't live for 3 seconds. Brother Ping squinted, with a cold chill in his eyes. Lin Yun, what are you doing? Su Yinchi tugged Lin Yun's back. Immediately afterwards, Su Yin quickly got up and said, Brother Ping. Ping, you calm down. My boyfriend has never seen anything in the world, and he can't speak, so don't care about him. Although to Su Yin, Lin Yun was only a temporary replacement for her boyfriend, but she definitely couldn't see Lin Yun's accident. Immediately afterwards, Su Yin held up the wine glass. Brother Ping, like this, instead of my boyfriend, I will toast you a glass of wine as an apology. Jiang Xiao next to him said, Su Yin, your boyfriend said that. Even if you want to apologize, it should be your boyfriend. How can it be your turn? Immediately afterwards, Xiao Jiang turned his gaze to Lin Yun and said, Boy, you are a big man. It's impossible to use a woman as a shield, right? If you bring a seed, you will bear it yourself. Young Xiaojiang was anxious that this matter would make a big deal, so that he could take advantage of Brother Ping to clean up Lin Yun. The surname Jiang, you shut up? Su Yin exclaimed angrily, and at the same time gave Jiang Xiao a look. Brother Ping patted the table. Boom! Su Yin, you should be the one who shut up. Your boyfriend must apologize to me today. You know, I have given you Su Yan's face. If it weren't for him to be your boyfriend, I was there. I will destroy him. With this shot of Brother Ping, the entire box became quiet, and the atmosphere in the box became awkward. The rich second generations in the box all secretly said in their hearts at this time, this poor boy actually dared to provoke Ping Gu to get angry. Isn't this a court death? They couldn't figure out why Su Yin would find such a strange boyfriend. Xiao Jiang was gloating, showing the appearance of watching a play. But Lin Yun still sat on the table calmly, as if he hadn't received any influence. Su Yin, who was pale, could only look at Lin Yun. Lin Yun, you should apologize to Brother Ping quickly. As Brother Ping, it is not shameful that you apologize to him. When Su Yin said these words, even with an imploring tone, he knew that if Lin Yun did not apologize, this matter would really lose her control. Apologize to him? Sorry, he is not qualified yet. Even if his father is here, no.
No.
Enough. Qualified. Lin Yun said every word in a sharp tone. Boom. As soon as Lin Yun said this, the whole box was exploded. Oh my God, this kid said that Ping was not qualified? This kid said that even Ping's dad was not qualified? This kid is too good to blow. It's a big joke that a poor kid can say such things. Everyone looked at Lin Yun with the eyes of a lunatic. You know, Ping's father has a total assets of 3 billion, and he definitely counts as the richest person at the first level of listing, right? In the provincial capital, there is a lot of rumors about doing business. As a result, this kid dared to say that even Ping's father is not qualified? At the same time, they also knew that if this kid dared to talk to Brother Ping like this, he was absolutely dead. Brother Ping also laughed angrily at this time. Haha, you said that my dad is not qualified. If you are the son of the richest man, I can understand what you say, but you, a poor boy in a shanty town, can also say this. It's ridiculous. Only Su Yin shook her head helplessly. She couldn't understand Lin Yun at all. Because she knew that Lin Yun lived in a shanty town and his family was poor, she couldn't think of Lin Yun's confidence to say such things. At this time, everyone in the box looked at Lin Yun and Ping. They wanted to see how Ping had cleaned up Lin Yun. Jiang Xiao looked expectant. Boy, do you know that I am the owner of this Qingshan hot spring resort, and with just one word, the security in the resort can rush in and destroy you. Ping Gu squinted at Lin Yun. You can try. Lin Yun didn't show any fear. There are lone wolves to protect themselves. How many security guards are they? Lin Yun has seen how powerful a lone wolf is. When everyone heard Lin Yun say this, they felt that Lin Yun was even more ridiculous. They could meet, and Lin Yun would be finished soon. Su Yin was also anxious at this time, because Lin Yun had completely angered Ping Xiao, and it was useless for her to plead with Ping Xiao. Seeing that Lin Yun was still stiff, Ping Gu was also completely angry. He initially spared Lin Yun intentionally, so he gave Lin Yun several opportunities to apologize, but Lin Yun didn't cherish it at all. In this way, if he didn't teach Lin Yun a lesson, then how could he stand up against these rich second generations? Then how can he gain a foothold in Qingyang City in the future? Okay, let me see if you can be so hard after the security comes in, Ping Gu said coldly. As Ping said, he grabbed the phone on the table and prepared to call the security guard to come in.
Ok.
After Ping grabbed the phone, he found that there were 2 text messages on the phone, both sent by the same person. The first is, Brother Ping, I'm Xiao Wenbang. Didn't you ask me about Lu's grandson before? I think about it, but I still feel it's necessary to tell you that the Lin Yun who just came in is the new chairman of Huading and Lu old pro-grandson. The second article is, Brother Ping, I have met him, so I can guarantee that what I said is absolutely true. He does not take the initiative to reveal his identity. Perhaps it is his true identity that he does not want everyone to know. Brother Ping must be treated with caution. These 2 text messages were sent to Brother Ping by Xiao Wenbang, who had just left. After Xiao Wenbang left, he thought about it again and again, and felt that telling Ping the news might help Ping, so that Ping would owe him a favor. So he chose to send a text message and quietly notified Ping Ge. He wanted to notify one person alone. Shouldn't Lin Yun be offended? Brother Ping, who was still in a rage, saw this text message as if a basin of cold water poured on him, making his anger instantly extinguished. Brother Ping knew clearly that since Xiao Wenbang had seen Lin Yun, then Xiao Wenbang would definitely not dare to lie to him. When Brother Ping looked at Lin Yun again, his eyes changed. This turned out to be Lao Lu's grandson. He was still saying before that he would find time to visit in person. As a result, Mr. Lu's grandson was in front of him, but he didn't know. Thinking that Lin Yun was Lao Lu's grandson, he immediately understood why Lin Yun had said before that he should give him a toast, and why Lin Yun just said that he is not qualified to accept Lin Yun's apology, even if his father is not qualified. In the eyes of Pingu, this was a big joke. However, if Lin Yun is Lao Lu's grandson, all this makes sense, and he finally understands what Lin Yun dares to challenge him. Don't look at young dad Ping being very good, but he and his dad are really not qualified in front of people like grandson Lu. What's wrong with Brother Ping? Didn't Brother Ping ask the security to clean up this kid? Everyone saw that Brother Ping was going to call security, but he was stunned. Everyone was puzzled. When Jiang Xiao saw Brother Ping stunned, he couldn't help calling, "Brother Ping, what are you doing? Call the security guard to come in and clean up this kid." "Shut up to me. How do I do things? Do you use them to teach you?" Pingu looked at Jiang Xiao while crying coldly. This sudden shout made Xiao Jiang stunned. Isn't Ping going to be mad at Lin Yun? Why yell at him? Although Jiang Xiao didn't know why, he still lowered his head quickly, not daring to say more. Upon seeing this, Lin Yun smiled and said, "Brother Ping, aren't you asking the security to clean me up? Why didn't you call?" Brother Ping's facial muscles twitched. Brother Ping thought that he had just posed to Lu Lao's grandson, and he thought that he wanted to clean up Lu Lao's grandson, and he felt his heart fall into hell. "Lin, this brother, I was just joking just now. How could I ask the security to clean up you?" Pingu said with a dry smile. Huh. The rich second generations present were all dumbfounded after hearing Ping's words. How is this going? Brother Ping just said he wanted to clean up Lin Yun, but now he takes a 180-degree turn. But he is very respectful to Lin Yun? I just said a word. If you want to talk about toasting, it should be you. What do you think? Lin Yun stared at Brother Ping with a smile. Based on Brother Ping's reaction, Lin Yun understood that this Brother Ping probably knew his identity, although Lin Yun didn't know how he knew it. Yes, yes, yes. Brother Ping nodded like a chicken pecking at rice. Immediately afterwards, Brother Ping stood up and held up the wine glass and said to Lin Yun with an ugly smile, "Lin, this brother, as the host, I just didn't entertain you well. I apologize to you and hope you can forgive me." After Ping had finished speaking, he raised his head and drank a full drink without leaving a drop. You know, before that, Ping brought everyone toasts, didn't even lift his butt, and only took a sip every time. Now he took the initiative to stand up to toast, and he still drank a drop. In this scene, the rich second generations who were present were dumbfounded. Brother Ping actually toasted this kid? What is going on? Even Su Yin was stunned. He thought that Lin Yun might not be able to escape today, and even she was helpless, but suddenly turned around? Brother Ping turned to Lin Yun to toast? Xiao Jiang couldn't help but be surprised. "Ping Xiao, what are you doing? He is just a poor boy, and he dares to challenge you. You should clean him up." Jiang Xiao was originally waiting to see Lin Yun being cleaned up, but he really couldn't figure out why Ping Xiao was like this. Boom! "Young Master Jiang, if you talk nonsense again, get out of here immediately." Brother Ping slapped his palm on the table and screamed at the same time. For Brother Ping, he is now trying to get Lin Yun to put out the fire, but Jiang Xiao has to add fuel to the fire. How can he not be angry? With this violent shout, Xiao Jiang shivered with fright, and his face turned pale. Even if Jiang Xiao had tens of thousands of question marks in his mind, even if he was puzzled, he did not dare to ask again. Although the other rich second generations in the house are also puzzled, they also dare not talk too much. "Su Yin, I have a stomachache. Go to the toilet again," Lin Yun said to Su Yin. After speaking, Lin Yun stood up, looked at Brother Ping twice, and walked directly out of the box. After Pingu received Lin Yun's eyes, he said to everyone, "You eat first. I have something to deal with. You eat first. I will come as soon as I go." After speaking, Brother Ping turned and quickly walked out of the box. After leaving the box, Brother Ping glanced left and right, and immediately saw Lin Yun standing at the end of the corridor with his hand in hand. Brother Ping wiped the cold sweat from his forehead, and then quickly took a trot and headed towards Lin Yun. What Pingu waited at the end of the corridor was naturally Lin Yun. "I have seen Master Lin." After Pingu walked in front of Lin Yun, he quickly bowed to Lin Yun and respected him. When Ping was in the box, he wanted to call Lin Yun young Master Lin, but he thought that Lin Yun would not take the initiative to reveal his identity. There must be a reason. He didn't call Lin Yun like that in the box. "It seems that you already know that my grandfather is Lu Zhizhong's business. How did you know?" Lin Yun put his hands down and said lightly, "Back to Master Lin. Xiao Wanbang sent a text message to tell me." Pingu said cautiously. Pingu can be regarded as the top rich second generation in Qingyang City, but he is far worse than Lin Yun. Pingu knows very well. Not to mention his brother Ping. Even if his father is here, he dare not offend Lin Yun. Brother Ping quickly continued, "Master Lin, I ran into you before, and I will apologize to you again. You must forgive me." Brother Ping almost knelt down to Lin Yun. "Forget it. I'm Lin Yun, not a person with a small belly. Since you took the initiative to apologize, I won't care about the things in the box just now." Lin Yun waved his hand. Lin Yun knew that the conflict between himself and Brother Ping was not too big, and he had not risen to the point of endless death. And Lin Yun didn't want to make too many enemies. Since Ping had repeatedly apologized, Lin Yun gave him a chance. "Thank you, Master Lin. Thank you, Master Lin." Seeing Lin Yun forgive him, Pingu nodded happily, and at the same time he let out a long breath. "I am the matter of Lu Zhizhong's grandson. I don't want to expose it temporarily. Do you understand what I mean?" Lin Yun said, "Understand. Master Lin, you just want to pretend to be a commoner and pick up girls?" "Xiaoping, I understand." Pingu respected and called himself Xiaoping. Immediately afterwards, Brother Ping took out a business card and handed it to Lin Yun. "Master Lin, this is my business card with my number on it. From now on, Master Lin will come to Qingshan Hot Spring Resort for free and enjoy the best reception." "Okay, I want it." Lin Yun did not refuse and directly accepted the business card. Seeing Lin Yun picked up his business card, Pingu suddenly smiled happily. Even if Lin Yun was willing to take his business card, it was enough to show that Lin Yun really forgave him. "By the way, young Master Lin, that young Master Jiang dared to oppose you, even dared to Master Lin your girlfriend. Do you want me to find some people and beat him secretly?" Ping said. Pingu obviously wanted to show his courtesy in doing so, to win Lin Yun's favor. "No, if I really want to hit him, I can just hit him openly. Why not sneak?" Lin Yun said lightly. "Haha, what Master Lin said is that I owe it to you."
Ping Ye Loghead.
"I'm going back." After Lin Yun finished speaking, he went straight back to the box. Inside the box. After Lin Yun walked into the box, the rich second generations in the box looked at Lin Yun with strange eyes. The scene of Gu Ping giving Lin Yun a toast just now is still vivid, but they still don't know why. As soon as Lin Yun sat down, Su Yin couldn't help being surprised and curiosity in his heart, and quickly asked Lin Yun, "Lin Yun, please tell me what is going on. Ping Xiaoming had to call the security guard to clean up you before. Why did he suddenly take a 180-degree turn and take the initiative to toast you and give you an apology?" "How do I know? Maybe my charm is too big. I will convince Ping brother." Lin Yun said with a hand. "You are too charming? You can convince Ping by your charm?" Su Yin rolled her eyes. She just believed there were ghosts in the world, and she would not believe such nonsense. "I guess that Brother Ping must have made a mistake. You must have miscalculated your identity, so that's why."
Su youngest.
"Perhaps." Lin Yun spread his hands. Lin Yun didn't want Su Yin to know that he was the chairman of the Qingyang branch of China Ting Group and that he was Lu Zhizhong's grandson, because that would be boring. "Fortunately, Ping brother made a mistake," Su Yin said. Su Yin went to pick up Lin Yun at Lin Yun's house today. She saw with her own eyes how dilapidated Lin Yun's house was, So of course she would not think that Lin Yun's awesome identity could shock Brother Ping. She could only think that it was Brother Ping who made a mistake and suddenly changed her attitude towards Lin Yun. After a pause, Su Yin groaned again. I really don't understand you. I told you like that at the time, and you still want to challenge Ping Xiao. If it wasn't for Ping brother to make a mistake, your kid would be done. I can't keep you. Blam me. Lin Yun spread his hands. At this moment, Jiang Xiao suddenly stood up, and his eyes fell directly on Lin Yun. Lin Yun, Brother Ping didn't know what to do, so he didn't deal with you, but I can clearly understand your details. You are a poor boy. Don't worry, if Brother Ping doesn't take care of you, then I will take care of you. Jiang Xiao took Lin Yun's information from the school archives yesterday, so he knew that Lin Yun was a poor boy. He was very convinced of this. Okay, I'll wait, Lin Yun said with a smile. At this time, Brother Ping walked in. Next, when the banquet continued, Ping Gu would naturally not embarrass Lin Yun anymore, but was very kind to Lin Yun. After the banquet, Ping invited everyone to go to the natural hot spring. Qingshan Hot Spring. Lin Yun and Su Yin pretended to be a couple, and naturally they wanted to be in a hot spring pool, which was a feast for Lin Yun. After the hot spring, the banquet ended. When the banquet ended, it was already evening, and Yin Su-yin drove Lin Yun back to the shanty town. At the door of Lin Yun's house, the red Ferrari slowly pulled over and stopped. Inside the car. Although your performance today is very bad, but with a reward of 500,000 yuan, I will not miss you. Give me your card number. Su Yin looked at Lin Yun. The remuneration is unnecessary. I am not short of money, Lin Yun said lightly. After speaking, Lin Yun opened the door and walked away, and then walked directly to his home without any muddle. Hey! Seeing Lin Yun who left directly, Su Yin was stunned. In Su Yan's view, Lin Yun helped her continue to pretend to be boyfriend today. Isn't it just for the money? Now he doesn't want money? And Lin Yun walked very quickly. She didn't even have a chance to stop Lin Yun. Su Yin opened the door of the cab and wanted to catch up. But she then thought, why is this lady chasing him? He doesn't want money. Is this lady still asking him to accept it? After thinking of this, Su Yin directly closed the cab door. Su Yin looked at the back of Lin Yun leaving from the car and said, what a weird person. Obviously the family is poor. So you don't want money. Do you want to show your man self-esteem? After speaking, Su Yin immediately started the car and left. The other side. After Jiang Xiao came back from the resort, that went to the hot springs with Su Yin. Damn. Jiang Xiao was about to explode when he thought of this. What made young Master Jiang unbalanced was that someone who could not get what he tried everything he could get was obtained by a poor boy. Why? Boy, you are not worthy of Su Yin at all. I will definitely dismantle you. After Jiang Xiao finished speaking, he fumbled for the phone. Xiao Jiang had already thought about it and called to tell Su Yan's father about it. He didn't believe that Su Yan's father would let his daughter fall in love with a poor boy. The next morning, Qingyang University, Lin Yun's dormitory. Kill, kill, kill. One after another shouting and killing came. It turned out that the fat man was playing League of Legends with Lin Yun. Although Lin Yun rarely played games in the past, he still knew a lot about the very popular League of Legends. But Lin Yun played very well and couldn't get out of the silver pit. At this time, a man in a suit pushed open the concealed dormitory door and walked in. You are Lin Yun? The man in the suit came directly to Lin Yun. Are you? Lin Yun frowned and turned to look at the man in the suit. Lin Yun was sure that he did not know the man in the suit. Wei Su would like to see you. Please come with me, said the man in the suit.
President Su?
I'm sorry, I don't know President Su. If you want to see me, let him come by himself. After Lin Yun finished speaking, he continued to turn around and play the game. Just kidding, Lin Yuntang, chairman of Huading Group Qingyang branch, wanted to go to him by himself? This why? Where did President Su get such a big face? Call yourself to see him as soon as you come? Boy, you have a big tone. You got together with my lady. Now that the master wants to see you, you still let the master come to see you. The man in the suit became cold. After Lin Yun heard this, his expression immediately condensed. What does it mean to be with your lady? Wait a minute, President Su?
Su Yan?
Lin Yun suddenly thought of Su Yin. You said Mr. Su is Su Yan's father? Lin Yun quickly looked at the man in the suit. It seems that you are still very clear. Since you are clear, and you are still putting on airs with our President Su, what do you mean by this? The man in the suit looked cold. Lin Yun couldn't help but shook his head and smiled. Lin Yun originally thought that President Su was a boss who knew his chairmanship came to see him. It now appears that Su Yan's father came to him, and he didn't know that he was the chairman of China Ting Group, or that he was Liu Zhizhong's grandson, so he let himself go to see him. Lin Yun couldn't help thinking, how could Su Yan's father suddenly find me? Why is he looking for me? Fatty, you fight first, I'll go out to meet someone. Lin Yun said as he got up. Boss, you are going to cheat me again, the fat man said in a joking tone. After leaving the dormitory, the man in the suit took Lin Yun all the way to the Yanglu Lake of Time School. Standing by the lake was a middle-aged man dressed in a suit and a tall stature, standing by the lake with his hands in his hand, looking at Yanglu Lake quietly, with extraordinary style, and at first glance he was a very valuable boss. He should be Su Yan's father, President Su. President Su, the man is here? The man in the suit brought Lin Yun to President Su. President Su turned his head and glanced at Lin Yun, then continued to look at Yanglu Lake. You are the kid who fell in love with my daughter, Lin Yun? President Su stared at Yanglu Lake when he was speaking, and he seemed very calm, leaving only his back to Lin Yun. Mr. Su, your news is pretty good. You can know it all. Lin Yun couldn't help but shook his head and smiled. She and Su Yin are just pretending to be a lover. How could her dad know so soon? My daughter's matter. I naturally care about it.
President Su replied.
I don't know if Mr. Su has any enlightenment. Lin Yun was neither humble nor humble. Do you know what kind of family my daughter is? Do you know what is my family's wealth? Su said calmly. I know. Lin Yun responded. Since you know, then you should be very clear that you are not worthy of my daughter. If you know each other, please leave her. President Su said calmly. The process of Mr. Su saying these things didn't even turn around to look at Lin Yun, enough to show how much he looked down on Lin Yun. President Su, how do you know that I am not worthy of your daughter? Lin Yun couldn't help showing a smile. I've seen your personal files. I live in a shanty town, a single-parent family, and a poor family. Why should I say more? Mr. Su sneered. President Su, take a look at Yanglu Lake in front of you. What do you see? Lin Yun carried a calm smile. The blue waves are so beautiful. Although President Su didn't know why Lin Yun asked this question, he still answered it. Lin Yun also put his hands on his back, then looked at Yanglu Lake, and said slowly, Yes, the blue waves are rippling and beautiful, but unfortunately this is only its surface, another scene underwater, but you don't know it, and the whole Yanglu Lake is hidden under the manifestation, just like you my understanding only stays on the surface. You mean, let me spend time to understand your connotation? Sorry, no matter how much I understand you are a poor boy, no matter how much I understand you are not worthy of my Su Yin. President Su shook his head and sneered. Dare to ask, I don't know what level Su always thinks he must reach to be worthy of your daughter? Isn't there a young man who is chasing Su Yin? Then do you think young man is worthy of your daughter? Lin Yun smiled asked. My Su has a total asset of nearly 1 billion. If I want to match a daughter, at least the total assets of the family should be 2 billion. Then Jiang Shao can't be far behind. President Su slowly continued. Looking at the entire Qingyang city, there are few young people who can match my daughter, but Ping Xiao, Ping Guo, who has just returned from the provincial capital, can match my daughter with his family's assets and influence. Brother Ping? Lin Yun smiled. That brother Ping, who was at the resort yesterday, also nodded and bowed to himself as a grandson. At this time, President Su slowly turned around and looked at Lin Yun. Although I don't know what means you used to confuse my daughter Su Yin, but you are with my daughter for nothing more than money. After talking about this, President Su took out a check. This is a check for 1 million, enough to make you from a poor boy to a millionaire. Take the money and leave my daughter. You are not worthy of him. President Su handed the check to the man in the suit next to him, and the man in the suit handed the check to Lin Yun. Money? Lin Yun stared at the check handed over, shaking his hair and laughing. As the grandson of the richest man, Lin Yun will be short of money? Lin Yun directly folded the check in half after receiving the check. Tear. Lin Yun tore it lightly, and the check suddenly became in half. Lin Yun continued to fold it in half, tear it off, and then spilled the check on the ground. When President Su saw Lin Yun tear off the check, his face suddenly became gloomy. What? Are you too young? President Su's face turned blue. Soon after, President Su took out a check again. This is 5 million, which is the highest amount I can give. I hope you will think carefully, take the money and leave my daughter forever. President Su personally handed the check to Lin Yun. This time, Lin Yun did not answer, but shook his head and smiled. President Su, if you give me several billions, it might still be in my eyes. When the man in the suit next to him heard Lin Yun's words, he immediately became angry. Boy, I think you are looking for death. You don't look at what you are. The man in the suit shouted angrily. Xiaoliang. President Su waved his hand to the man in the suit, motioning him to step down. Soon after, President Su raised his head again to look at Lin Yun. You can see from Mr. Su's expression. He is also a little angry at this time, but as an old man in the mall, he can control his emotions. Boy, if you want to squander more money from me, I can only tell you very clearly that 5 million is the limit I can give you, and I hope you will accept it when you see it. After a pause, President Su continued. I'll give you 3 days to think about it. After you think about it, you can come to me to get the 5 million at any time. After 3 days, if you are neither willing to take the money nor leave my daughter, then I can only resort to tough methods. When Mr. Su said the last sentence, his tone suddenly became cold. President Su, I think you will definitely change your attitude the next time we meet. Lin Yun said with a smile. Xiaoliang, let's go. President Su ignored Lin Yun and directly called the man in the suit next to him and strode away. Looking at the back of President Su leaving, Lin Yun shook his head and smiled. If President Su knew Lin Yun's identity, would he still think that Lin Yun was not worthy of her daughter? The other side. After Mr. Su left, President Su, this kid is simply too ignorant to promote. Miss has bright eyes, and I really don't know how she would like this kind of kid. The man in the suit gritted his teeth and said viciously, I hope this kid is acquainted, otherwise don't blame me for being rude. President Su said coldly with a sullen face. By the way, President Su, are you going to ask the young lady to go with him at the auction tomorrow? I heard that Ping Xiao, Brother Ping, is going, and it will happen to match the young lady with Ping Xiao at that time. The man in the suit said, I will tell her.
President Sunadid.
The other side. As soon as Lin Yun returned to the dormitory from Yanglu Lake, the phone rang. Lin Yun saw that it was a call from his grandfather Lu Zhizhong. Lin Yun knew that if Grandpa called himself, there must be something. Grandpa. Lin Yun quickly answered the phone. Yuner, I'm at your house right now. You come back. I have some good things to give you. I think I will help you a lot. Grandpa's kind voice came out on the phone. Good thing? What good thing? Lin Yun was startled. What is the status of Grandpa? The dignified richest man in the Southwest has a very high vision. Even Grandpa can call it a good thing. Lin Yun dare not imagine what it is. And Grandpa said he wanted to give himself, saying that he would be of great help. Lin Yun couldn't help but look forward to what a good thing is. Haha, I'll know when you come back. Grandpa's laughter came over the phone. Okay, I'll be back now. Lin Yun nodded. After hanging up the phone, Lin Yun hurried to home. Shantytown. After Lin Yun returned home, Grandfather Lu Zhizhong was sitting on the old sofa where his mother used to sit. Yuner, you are back? Lu Zhizhong smiled kindly. Grandpa, how is my mother recuperating abroad? Lin Yun quickly asked her mother after entering the door. Don't worry, I will arrange it. Of course it is very good. Lu Zhizhong smiled. That's good. Lin Yun nodded in relief. Yuner, your auction in Qingyang City tomorrow is a very important auction for you. I am coming back today for this, Lu Zhizhong said. Lin Yun seemed a little surprised. Although this auction is important, it won't let you, Grandpa, run back from the provincial capital to see me in person? If it's just an auction, it's really unnecessary, but this auction is also about your war with the Jinxiang Group. Grandpa Lu Zhizhong said. Jinxiang Group? Lin Yun murmured. Lin Yun remembered that the general manager Lu Bo had told Lin Yun before that in this auction, he would compete with Jinxiang Group for land. Therefore, This auction is a battle without gunpowder with Xiang Group. Yes, it's the Xiang Group. I think Yuner, you definitely can't wait to kill the Xiang Group, Grandpa Lu Zhizhong said with a smile. Of course. Lin Yun nodded slightly, squinting. The things that Xiang Group did before made Lin Yun dream of wanting to destroy the Xiang Group. It's just that Xiang Group is a local snake, and its chairman Xiang, as the elder brother of Qingyang City's underground strength, has been deeply rooted in Qingyang City for more than 10 years. Therefore, it is very, very difficult for Lin Yun to destroy the Xiang Group by his own ability. To eliminate the important task of the Xiang Group, I will leave it to you to complete it. This is also the ultimate exercise for you. Grandpa Lu Zhizhong said. Grandpa, even if you don't tell me, what I want is to find a way to destroy the Xiang Group, otherwise I would have asked Grandpa for your help. Lin Yun smiled. Haha, good. Vigorous. Lu Zhizhong nodded happily. Immediately afterwards, Lu Zhizhong said, however, I won't let you fight alone. After all, Xiang has been treacherous and cunning. He has been in Qingyang City for many years. When necessary, I will help you behind your back. Of course, you need yourself more. Then thank you, Grandpa. Lin Yun nodded. For example, at this auction, I will give you some help. Grandpa said with a smile. Oh? What help? Lin Yun asked curiously. This auction was the first time that Lin Yun faced Xiang Jinchang. Of course, Lin Yun wanted to win. First of all, I will give you 1 billion in financial support. As long as it is important land, in any case, just grab the bid. At any cost, even if it is not worth it, it is to let Xiang Jinchang have no land to build a house next year. Said. Grandpa meant to take the money to smash, and Xiang Jinchang had no way to go, right? Lin Yun said in surprise. Yes, that's what it means. How about he is a local snake? If it is better than funds, Asserting Group can play him to death. Grandpa Lu Zhizhong said with a smile. Grandpa, you are worthy of being the richest man. You are domineering, hee. Lin Yun grinned. By the way, Grandpa, is this billion the good thing you said on the phone? Lin Yun asked. Of course not. The good thing I am referring to is another thing. He will be of great help to you. Grandpa Lu Zhizhong said with a smile. Immediately afterwards, Grandpa took a document from the secretary and handed it to Lin Yun. Yuner, this is the good thing I want to give you. Lin Yun quickly accepted this document. In Lin Yun's view, what can be called a good thing by Grandpa must be a treasure class thing, right? After receiving the file, Lin Yun quickly opened the file and watched it. Sure enough, it's a good thing. After Lin Yun saw this document, he quickly understood what Grandpa meant. The document that Grandpa gave to Lin Yun was even more important than the 1 billion just given to Lin Yun. Immediately afterwards, Lin Yun put away this precious document very carefully. I can do so much. As for which step you can do, it depends on your performance. Grandpa Lu Zhizhong said with a smile. Grandpa, rest assured, I will not let you down. With the help of Grandpa, I will definitely defeat Xiang Group in this auction. Lin Yun said firmly. Don't even think that Grandpa was only helping Lin Yun behind his back, but Grandpa's help was very, very helpful to Lin Yun. With these things, Lin Yun can say that he is in control of the auction tomorrow. Well, the things have been delivered. I will go back to the province first. Lu Zhizhong stood up. Lin Yun sent his grandfather Lu Zhizhong away all the way to the car. On the other side, the top floor of Xiang building. Master Xiang, at the auction tomorrow, a total of 300 million yuan is prepared in the account. According to the price of previous years, those pieces of land should be more than enough. The military division said. In previous land auctions, Xiang Group and Asserting Group basically took half of the land. The two sides will not fight too hard, because if the fight is too hard, both parties will lose. At that time, the Qingyang branch of Huading Group was still in charge of the Wu family. At that time, the Wu family and his son advocated a certain compromise with the Xiang Group. Xiang shook his head. This time is different from the past. Lin Yun is not as scared as the former Wu family father and son. Moreover, since there have been so many disputes with Asserting Group recently, Asserting Group will definitely grab land with us. Master Xiang meant to prepare more money? The military division asked. That's right. Think of a way to prepare 300 million yuan, a total of 600 million yuan, no matter how many good land grabbing. Xiang said. Xiang knows the importance of land grabbing. The kid embarrassed me last time. In this auction, I have to make some trouble for him. Xiang gritted his teeth. Xiang thought that the video of himself being cuckolded was sent to his subordinates, and his heart ignited endless anger. At night, in Su Yan's half-hill villa, "Dad, what can I do?" Su Yan came down from upstairs and sat on the sofa casually.
Suan's father, President Su, sat opposite Lin Yun.
"Daughter, the boy named Lin Yun, I have read his information. He is a poor boy. Why would you be with him?" "I don't understand," Mr. Su said. "Puff." Su Yan couldn't help laughing when she heard her father mention this. Su Yan was just asking Lin Yun to pretend to be his boyfriend. She didn't expect her father to know about it, and he took it seriously. Immediately afterwards, Su Yan changed his mind. "Since Dad you believe it, then I will make a plan." "Yes, I was with him. What happened to the poor boy?" "Anyway, I am not short of money," Su Yan said. After a pause, Su Yan continued. "So Dad, I already have a boyfriend. You must never introduce me to another boyfriend. Naughty. How can Lin Yun be worthy of you? Tomorrow's auction, you will join me in the auction. Then talk to Ping Xiao, Ping brother, more, and I will match you up," Su said with a straight face. "I'm not interested in any auction. If you dare to force me, I will jump off the building. I will go underground to find my mother to complain."
Su Yan pouted.
You. President Su's face turned blue with anger. Su Yan couldn't help covering her red lips and smiled secretly. "Okay, Dad. I'm sleepy and I want to sleep. As for that, I really don't feel anything about him. Don't talk about poking and spending money with him anymore." After Su Yan finished speaking, he got upstairs directly. No matter what Ping Xiao, he is 10,000 times stronger than that poor boy named Lin Yun, Mr. Su said loudly towards Su Yan's back. In a blink of an eye, the next day came. At 8 o'clock in the morning, Huading Group, the general manager's office. "Lu Bo, are you ready?" Lin Yun walked into the office. "President Lin, this auction will inevitably have a battle with Xiang Group, so I adjusted 500 million yuan. I don't know if it is enough. If it is not enough, I still have time to take advantage of and find a way to raise some funds." Lu Bo said. "Enough, let's go," Lin Yun said with a smile. Yesterday, Grandpa gave himself 1 billion in support. Adding Lu Bo's 500 million here is 1.5 billion.